That the
She wakes up early every morning just to do her hair now because she cares, y'all.
Conversations with halos is kinda tilted. The foundation is strong because Jehovah built it. You can feel the spirit and positive energy. Questions asked comfortably like you're talking with family. Get ready to settle in. Wait for the show to begin. Invite a couple of friends. It's time for Unhinged.
What's really going on? What's really going on?
Introduce to you Get You Home Towing, a family company with the sole purpose to get you home. Whether you need roadside assistance or transport services, we have a flatbed big enough to transport any vehicle to its destination. Our offer to you is our gratitude and great service at a much cheaper price. We are also open to transport through long distances. If you need us, all you have to do is call that number. I'll see you soon.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I mean, y'all, what's really going on? It's your girl, Nikita Tilted Halo Hansford, and I'm sitting alongside my very good girlfriend, Karen Sims Harrell of Twisted Threads LLC, and you have tuned into Unhinged Live. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you for tuning in, and for those of you who are going to join us on the replay, welcome. We so glad you made time to hop on the ride. This here joy tsunami. You already know we're always excited to host these wonderful conversations that we've been privileged to host week after week, month after month. And we are so blessed to even declare year after year. God has been faithful to Unhinged Live. So we're going to get into the show rundown, and then we're going to start the show. How about that? Of course, we're going to get into a super fan shout out. You already saw the advertisement. We have a fabulous guest schedule for this evening. Of course, we're going to get into this week's music break. And of course, we're going to get into that roundtable discussion. What's really going on? And of course, we can never leave you without a dope coach to feed you with this week's Reflections of Purpose. And of course, we're going to give you that Just Be outro to remind you that you are everything, darling. So let me take it right back to the top. I got to ask my good girlfriend, Karen Sims Harrell, how are you doing, sis? How was your day?
My day was jam packed. I can honestly say that up until the final second, right, of us getting in here to get things done. But as we always say, we are professionals. So like we are keeping it moving. It's been a light day. I got some good sleep last night. That doesn't happen every night, when we're building. And we're going to talk a little bit about all of that building that's going on with our guests. So I'm just excited because anytime we get to reconnect with the good vibe with good people, like we know this show is already going to be a banger, right? Just because of who we got in the virtual green room. So I get to sit here and be like, nah, it's more than okay, as we are literally doing the most. But I gotta flip it back on you this time, right? So Tilted, how you doing in your tilted, unhinged world?
In my little tilted unhinged world, I'm doing quite dandy. Can I bring that back? I'm doing quite dandy today. I'm excited about the month of March. March is really the month of March Madness. It seems like so many of us, whether you have involvement in the creative community or just enjoy being outside in good warm weather, period. We are just excited about, being outside. And I gotta go ahead and acknowledge I'm going to be outside this weekend, Karen. But y'all know when I go outside, I absolutely try to go outside with a distinct purpose. And guess what, girl? I'm
What's the
fixing
purpose?
to hit the runway for the first time in quite some time. You all know I've had a pretty long-standing career or involvement in the plus modeling community, and I'm at a stage in my life where I pick and choose what I do. Very carefully, because self-care is
Yes.
the best care, as we often share here on the show. But of course, our dear friend reached out to me and said, "Hey, girl, you're gonna do this again, right?" So I'm gonna
Mm.
go ahead and because this is kind of like a dual talk. Give me that drum roll. I gotta get into that super fan shout out.
I love it. I love it. We moving along.
Fan shout out. The symbols is just wonderful.
There
Oh,
you go.
listen, I gotta go ahead and give a super fan shout out to our good girlfriend and what do we she is a designer, stylist, seamstress, crochet artist, woman of God, prayer warrior. She will help you get yourself all the way together, mind, body, and spirit. Listen, I gotta go ahead and give a huge shout out to our friend, Queen Shelby Lawson.
Love it.
Yes,
Love it.
I gotta
Love
go
it.
ahead and
Love
give
it.
a shout out
You
to
gotta
our
clap it
queen.
up for that. You gotta clap it up. You gotta clap it up.
Because you often hear it said that you are a reflection of the people you surround yourself with. And Shelby, I'm absolutely grateful that you continue to be an active part in my life, whether we're on the phone, kikiing, or encouraging one another, whether you are sending me funny mint through my phone while I'm on my good 9 to 5, cackling, laughing at you, about to get fired because of the joy tsunami coming through my phone, sponsored by you, Shelby. So I just want to go ahead and give you a shout out and take this opportunity to give you some of your flowers while you can still smell them. We appreciate how you continue to mentor us,
Yes.
to remind us that there is nothing that you can't do. And if you can dream it, you can absolutely achieve it. I've watched you over the years. Keep yourself absolutely relevant in every single season. And baby, Shelby, you are the master of the pivot. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, and speak publicly. May God continue to bless you with his choice blessings today, tomorrow, now, evermore. It's been to be your birthday too, girl. Listen, I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of March babies, and
Yes.
I that makes sense to me because I am Virgo, I am Earth, and it seems like the folks that are closest to me are Pisces people. All right, so I appreciate you, Shelby. We turning up this weekend for your birthday after we slay the run at this week's event. I'm about to put this information up here real quick because
Yes.
I see the time is swiftly fleeting and we got a guest to bring into the room.
Eat, eat. We got
Listen.
doorbells and whatnot.
Listen. If you look closely at that flyer, you might see somebody that look real familiar to you, okay? But listen, this is where we will be. Shelby will be showcasing some of her designs in this wonderful fundraising event, the DNA Chic Catwalk, Broadway to Runway fashion show fundraiser event for Seth and Co. You can go on and use Facebook or the Googleations, Seth and Co. SETH and CO. Find out what this organization is all about. This is one of my most favorite events to participate in because I get to walk with some extremely exceptional people. So the event will be held this Saturday, March 8th, 2025 at 6:30 p.m. 316 Bank Street Annex in Easton, Pennsylvania. And of course, look, it's right there on the flyer. If you can screenshot it, take a picture of it with your cell phone, www.southandcoffee.com. Now, these exceptional people run a coffee shop in Easton where they actively practice their life skills and socialization and communication with so many different people. And I promise you, I walked away from that event so blessed by all of the attendees, by all of those who were backstage helping out. You talk about good energy, baby. expect me to come out of that annex floating on Saturday evening. I anticipate being on cloud 9 to the point where I'm getting my model bag ready early because I don't want to miss a thing. So check it out. Get ready, get ready.
Hey.
Get ready, get ready. Oh, get ready, get ready. It's something about tonight that's got me making up these little ditties and jingles. Because again, y'all heard the last time we had him here on the show, from the moment I met him, I knew he was the realest of the real and the love of the love. And I am so grateful that we all, as the tribe, had the opportunity to embrace him. I can call him nephew. I
Yes.
can call him brother because I'm, also a certain age where it both fit. You know what I'm saying? But mostly, I like to call him by his name because he is absolutely somebody, Karen.
Yes, yes.
And we have to do it like Keanu Cox Jones. How we gonna put the little stamp on it?
See,
Alahji DáQuan. What?
I like that, right? I like that because we got a lot of names that we're gonna be calling him tonight, right? Because we're gonna talk about him in his face, right? But because he's so busy doing, and I can't even say busy, because he is so intentional about sharing his gifting with the world. That's right, I said what I said. Because he is in a season of intentionality, like we are seeing him on the runway, we're seeing him as promoter, we're seeing him as event extraordinaire, we are seeing him as artist, like everywhere, being the voice of the people. So when I say we're about to talk about him and call him names, we talking about calling him great, we talking about calling him amazing, we talking about calling him what? Can't stop, won't stop. That's the names we're a different type of tribe.
Oh,
Hey, we a different type of tribe. So if you thought that I was gonna get on here and bash our brother nephew, that's what he is. Y'all
brother nephew. That's brother nephew. That's what he is. That's brother nephew.
So that we know why, because we see him being out in the forefront as a brother to the community. But listen, the way that he has a place in our hearts, like that's an auntie place right there. I can't even say it no other way. And if y'all got good aunties, right? I don't mean some of these ones just walk around here now, but if you got good, I mean home down aunties, oh, they got you in the cut all the time. They the ones praying for you. They the ones who, when you say I'm doing so and so, you know what our answer is as aunties? Of course you are.
But of course.
But of course you are. So super excited. Okay, I can't hold it no more. Are we ready to bring our special guest?
I got to bring him in here. Hey.
What's going on? What's really going on?
Going on. We got clapping up for you right from the beginning.
Yes, I'm so
excited. It is Alahji DáQuan.
It is Alahji DáQuan.
Yes. Yeah. I'm so excited to be back at Auntie's house. So
love it.
That's right, at Auntie crib. Look, yes. I wish I could give you some of this good spring water through the screen, but you know what that is, all right?
Yes.
There is so much we can talk with you about tonight, La. I'm about to just call you La because that's what I like calling you.
La.
There's so much that we can talk about, and I told you I ain't writing no questions down because this is just a whole conversation. It's pretty much going to be. It's just a recap of some of the things that have gone on and what's really going to be going on moving forward, at least until the halfway point of 2025. So check it out. I think the last time I was actually in your physical presence was when we took the opportunity to volunteer with the Inner Star Toy Drive around Christmas time. And I really enjoyed the camaraderie amongst the Inner Star folks and alumni that were there volunteering. Shout out to Inner Star. Just saying, we love you, girl. We're going to be talking about you to your face again, too. Anyway, we were at the toy drive, and it was just amazing to see how every last one of us that were involved in volunteering that day had a very special way of their own with the children.
Yes.
And it was an absolute pleasure to watch you use your gift of song, lyrics, dance, all of that you do when you're performing to just hype them babies all the way up. So I already know you have a huge heart, La. You really do. So uh, what brought you to the thought, because you do already do so much within your brand, what is the importance of community service to you?
It's just basically giving back, not necessarily to people who are less fortunate, or to just giving back. Because sometimes we know how it feels to not have people pour into us, especially at a time of need. So just to give back, and it just feels good to just give back, to just let people know that you're there, that you care, that So just community is just, it takes a village, basically. So I don't know. I just do it from the heart, basically. It means a lot to just give back. And I don't have children of my own, but I have so many nieces and nephews. So when children are involved, I'm like, okay, Unc gonna hold it down. I'm that fun uncle. I'm the uncle that, let me hold a couple dollars. Oh, uncle, I'm taking my nieces and nephews out to amusement parks and stuff. So when it comes to the kids, Big La love the kids.
Big La love the kids.
Yes.
Love it.
I at least want one of my own, but yeah, not yet.
But as you're intentional with everything in your life, I know when you have lived the dreams that need to be lived, you'll be able to pinpoint the time in your life when you are ready to set down. Because rearing these babies these days requires a whole lot of set down.
Yeah, a lot of set down.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of craziness going on.
Yeah, but I got some aunties that'll hold it down.
Hey, you know it.
I
Giving
know.
back is top tier, yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Shout out
Wait,
here,
what
Carla.
is going on in the comment section? What's up, Carla Simpson? We see you, Queen. Thank you for being with us tonight.
Giving back is top tier. My first
Crazy
fashion
Carla's
show.
production.
Yeah, my first fashion show production that I hosted was basically in collaboration with the Salvation Army.
Nice.
Yes. So
Nice.
Giving back, I love giving back.
But of course, so you're preparing. You all just had the streetwear festival and fashion show, streetwear expo. I'm sorry, I'm saying festival. I'm already in summertime. See how that go? You just had the street wear expo. It was held there in Easton?
I believe it was in Allentown. It was in Allentown at the Executive Charter School, I believe.
Nice.
Okay, okay. So, can you talk to us about that event? Because I know you also have a hand in planning that, even though your name might not necessarily be in the forefront, I recognize how we all work together. So,
yes,
in the community, working alongside our girl Talisha, what was the expo like this year?
The expo was amazing.
Yeah.
The expo was amazing. It was actually bigger and better than the previous expo that they hosted. It was just incredible seeing just different designers, different boutiques, most of which are of African American heritage. We had people there, different podcasts, and we actually had Serene Melody come a little bit out of hiatus to organize the fashion portion. Me and her, we both took that and just made it was a wonderful experience. And to perform, to headline alongside my sister Serene, it was beautiful.
I can imagine it was. So I'm going to turn the conversation. Mm-hmm. Because one of the things I love about you is you are extremely eloquent and outspoken. Listen, we all been in this divided states of America now since the new administration took place. And we are all living, you already know, watch my monetization. You already know what it is. But we witnessed a whole lot of stuff with the rollback of the DEI initiatives, and most recently, and what's really at the forefront of my Black behind mind, is the attempted cancellation of Black History Month celebration.
Whew.
Now, I noticed today, I think it was today or at some point over the last couple of weeks, you actually posted something that I took notice of live. I've been noticing stuff. Okay. You posted something and it said Black History Month, but the word month was crossed out and it just said 24/7, 365.
Yep. And every 4 years, 366.
Boom. You better let people know.
Yes.
Let people know. So I gotta ask you, if someone was to give you the opportunity to plan the Black History Month celebration, Alahji DáQuan style, what would that look like?
Oh man. So basically, if it was a Black History Month event, Alahji DáQuan style, first, we will have the vendors will be all Black. Everybody will be Black. Well, everybody is all welcome. You know, people are welcome, but it will be blackety black, black, black.
Hey.
I will have HBCU drum lines opening the show. I would have Black designers, Black bands, live bands. It would just be so Black. We will start with Lift Every Voice. We will just public motivational speakers, just the importance of health in the Black community, the importance of Black love, the importance of community, generational wealth. It will just be very much intentional. We will inform and teach younger generations the importance of being prideful in your own skin and just to live in it, just embrace it, embrace each other, and just uplift each other. That a Black History Month, they don't want me to do that.
I'm in for it.
They don't really want to know what's going on. I'm telling you.
What's really going on? I am here for it.
Yes.
Yes, because I could see your event having some an African dance troupe.
Yes.
Doing it, Eddie Murphy Coming to America.
Coming to America.
I love it.
Coming to America.
With all of the costumes, with all of the apparel, full out everything. One, because that's how you live your life, right? Yeah. On a regular step out event. So being able to highlight the heritage of the people, we already know how fabulous the dream would be.
Yes. And that's where Black people are influential in those places too, as far as fashion, as far as music. So everything I do, I bring the culture with me some way, somehow, in everything I do.
We can definitely attest to that. Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Love it. So now I feel like I gotta jump in, La, because I don't always get the chance to see you face to face, and so you already know. For those of you who are like, "Wow, I'm really digging this vibe," this is a real thing, right? When you spend time with people and you get that love for them, it's a real genuine thing to know how to celebrate people in their winning season, right? And you definitely you've been in the winning season since I was introduced to you. I'm sure it started but just the way that you embrace the work that you do, right? So we talked about your give back to the community in real life and in days to come, because I just feel like this was a meeting of the minds for a future event that will pass. That's all we're gonna say for that, right? So when they say, how do we do it? Go back to episode on March 4th, whatever.
March 4th, 2025.
No, because this is what we talked about. But
Juneteenth.
I know your journey. although we're celebrating, it doesn't come without challenges, right? And without things just happening. We're not even gonna call out haters because sometimes life is just happening, right? Life is just happening and things get a little bit challenging. Can you talk to our listeners? Like we already said, like we in the yes season. That ain't for everybody, but it's a yes after another yes, and then the yes gonna be so yesity, yes, yes, yes. But what keeps you motivated when the challenges start coming, right? Maybe when you've got to pivot from your original plan. What has given you that staying power to like kind of just keep moving forward?
Basically the power of positivity. God actually, basically that's kind of not hard, but just to keep me going. I don't know. It's just the power of positivity and just knowing what you want. Basically. So basically, say if I had struggles with the upcoming show, right? Let me say that they saw the anticipation, right?
Right.
One of the venues saw the anticipation, saw the social media like embracing me. So
Gotcha.
the original price they tripled it. Like, oh no, we're gonna give you the price. I'm like, okay, with somebody else who wants us. Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
basically, I don't know, just God, just no matter what people say, no matter what obstacles come your way, no matter what. It's just you just know.
Yeah.
I
I
can't
appreciate you
describe
sharing
it.
that. I appreciate you sharing that real life thing because a lot of times, we always say real life is the best example, right? So folks thinking like they see the end result, they don't know we know
They don't know. They
right?
don't know. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of
A lot of
stuff.
conversations, convincing people,
Yes.
letting them know. But then also
A lot of
something that you
roadblocks.
said in there, like letting one situation go so that you can open yourself up
Yes.
for the right thing, right?
Yes. When it's a no, that's opening up a door for a yes, basically.
Love it.
So basically, like just because that's God probably saying, "Oh, that's not for you," or I even heard like you just hear a lot of things. Like you hear a lot of people chitter chatter about you and like things, and you just gotta let go and let God. Just tunnel vision.
I love
Tunnel
it.
vision.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Rhonda.
Right? You see she in the chat room keeping it
Yes.
lit, showing you a whole lot of love, La. You know you
I love
family
her so much. Yes, May 3rd, she will be getting crowned.
Yep, she gonna
I
get
love it. Listen, I'm already say less.
right. Listen,
Whole calendar. I told you last year, whole calendar was coming around so that I would be able to be in the building. And that is what we're doing. So I'm not even sad about it. Whatever else, I ain't really sure. But I know May 3rd. That's all.
May 3rd, we outside. We gonna be.
We're celebrating all of the hard work. And when I tell you, we talking about May, but the conversations and the work for this upcoming event, and we're gonna get into it. Like I ain't mean to stumble into it, but you
go ahead.
So
that's okay. Listen, that's okay.
The fact that you started the planning for this year in 2024, right? So you know me, Coach Cash is in it. Like how are we able to keep people motivated? And you talked about the positivity. We know that because we've experienced you, right? So for our guests and our listeners who I don't know where they've been, nephew, I don't know where they've been to not experience you because we're picking you up no matter what we're doing. But when you are thinking about encouraging somebody else for whether it's a fashion show, whether it's their music, whatever their craft is, and they might have gotten a no, right? Somewhere in their career. What would be a word of encouragement you would want to share with that person, that entrepreneur, that songwriter, that business person, that fashion icon that is in the making to remind them to keep going?
To keep going is basically stay true to yourself. Like they said no, but they know doesn't mean anything because and that's how I found. I don't like to toot my own horn. My successes is by being myself. Being myself, no matter who says no, who says yeah, just being myself. Because success does not, like, you do not find success within your comfort zone. You got to stay. You got to step out of your comfort zone. Be yourself, no matter what room you step into. Just be yourself and just keep going. Just keep going. Let that no push you. Let that no push you. Continue to push you.
You know I'm cheesing, Tilted, because this whole conversation turns into a whole reflections of purpose while our brother nephew talking and sharing his gifting with the people. So I'm cheesing over here.
Yeah, and I'm the pictures are coming in my mind as he's speaking the words that are coming out of his mouth. And I promise you, you said let that no push you. I promise you,
Yes.
I saw that scene
Yes.
from The Last Dragon.
Oh,
yes,
where they thought Bruce Leroy was gonna go
that
down.
part.
yes.
Look, I'm glowing right now. I'm glowing. So here we go.
Yeah, see, you got that glow. You got that glow. So listen, you absolutely have that glow, Lar. You really, really do. And I just love that you basically said what I say every single week. Just be your authentic self. And I can concur with what you said. My success, or the success that God allows me to experience, is simply because I show up as me every single time with all the Tilted Halo swag. And for those of you who do not know, because you may not have heard it, you're new to the engagement process here, is Tilted Halo. Tilted with the Y. Why? Because I have questions and I will question you down. And my halo, baby, I believe in God and angels, and they surround us and keep us protected at all times. But my halo is tilted, baby, because I got too much swag for it to be on straight. So, like, as we often joke and play, it could be whatever at any given moment. Do you want the 973, the 201, the 908? It could be whatever, the 973. What version of me do you want today? Because I promise you, whatever the situation calls for, what do we say? We stay ready. So we ain't got to get ready. So we are getting ready for you to bring to us another presentation. It may seem like May is a long way away, but we already in March, and I promise you, we just got finished celebrating the new year. But you have NEPA coming up. And let me go on and throw this asset up on the screen real quick.
Yeah.
Woo! Yes.
All right. We got NEPA Fashion Week, the Fashion Renaissance coming up. And I can't see to read all of it behind Rhonda's beautiful words. And
we're going to move that. There we go. Okay.
We love Rhonda. I love it.
Love you, Rhonda. We're going to put you back up. You know
you finna pop back up, but your girl need to see. You know I be having some vision challenges. But check it out. We got the Fashion Renaissance, and we're going to talk about why the name Fashion Renaissance in a moment. We got your general admission tickets for $25, your VIP tickets for $50. Now, that's front and second row seating with the swag bag and the red carpet interview. Now, if y'all saw anything about the pictures that we were sharing as we popped out for Interstar, I think you already know. Put that ish on. Is that safe to say on air? Yeah, that's safe to say on air. Put that ish on, y'all. You know what I mean.
Throw that on.
Throw that on. I love it.
Y'all. Love it. All right. So listen, if y'all want any information about the event, y'all already know you can reach out to any of us in Unhinged Live Tribe, and we're going to get you the information because we about that law life. We about that law life, all right?
Come on now.
We going to make sure that we get people there because this is an event. You're doing something that has not necessarily been done in the NEPA area.
Not at all.
It hasn't been done before. And that's what's beautifully
Yes.
amazing to me. So I got a bunch of questions for you.
Mhm.
Why, of course, you heard me. I'm curious, why did you choose the fashion renaissance for this particular walk it out session?
Okay, so the fashion renaissance, you see, when I tell you I put the culture in everything that I do, I do. So basically, what inspired that title was the Harlem Renaissance. Um, and the Harlem Renaissance, it means the revival of African American music, food, everything, fashion, art, everything. So basically, with that, it's the revival of fashion in its unique form. So basically, I want to revive fashion, but in a way where we got everybody, like, it doesn't matter, plus size, you got petite, you got black, you got white, you got just reviving and restoring and reshaping the fashion industry. So Renaissance, like that, I took that from the Harlem Renaissance.
Yeah, because I know you was a huge fan, and member of the Beehive. I was like,
Oh
did he
yeah,
get that from
definitely.
B? And I'm glad that you explained that to me because I'm sure there's going to be some Beyonce-esque fashions on display during the event. And, as I said earlier, this is something that's never been done before. And
Yeah.
you are honoring some amazing people
Mhm.
at this event. With
Yes.
now, you didn't put some of this information out already, so I ain't spoiling nothing. Can I talk to you about my girl Gwen DeVoe?
Oh yes. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Listen. I call her Diva because when I was under her tutelage and teaching, when I was a young, plussy out here trying to get it in with these here curves, listen, Miss Diva helped us get it right.
Yes.
Miss Diva is the reason why I know how to put on a proper foundation when I put that ish on so everything stays in place and the
Hey.
garment properly wears me. Miss Diva is the reason why I know how to pluck my own eyebrows so I don't suffer allergic reactions from waxing. And Miss Diva, in one of them sessions that she provided us, is the reason why my eyes stay looking so young, y'all. I don't wax for a reason, and it's something that I learned in one of those courses. Waxing, this is a little sidebar, y'all. Waxing tends to pull this part of your eye down and causes a premature sag. For those of you who didn't know, which is why so many of us tend to pluck or get threaded. But I steer away, and you don't want to get burned by that wax either. And the
Okay.
wax is not always as sanitary as you might hope it to be because they put that wax on everybody's face and you don't know what bacteriolitis is brewing up in that wax pot before they get to you over the course of the business. They just a little sidebar for some wisdom, ladies. I know everybody has their own personal self-care routine and techniques to help keep themselves right, but I just gave you some information that you might want to hold on to when it comes to your self-care, because God forbid you get any form of infection around your eyes. That
Mm-hmm.
ain't cute, because the eyes are basically the window seat to your soul and the centralmost prominent point in your face outside of your nose, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So talk to me about your love for Queen Diva and how that was birthed.
Whew, I can go on for days and days and days. I met Gwen a couple years ago on the red carpet at the Full Figure Industry Awards. I didn't know not a soul there, not a single solitary soul on that red carpet. And she came up to me and she embraced me. She embraced me. It's like, oh, hey, young man, handsome young man. And then she introduced herself, and I introduced myself, and she was just giving me words of encouragement and wisdom. So, like literally the same day, while at the award show, I'm sitting in my seat and I'm doing research on her, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And just looking at her story and looking at her career, she paved the way for people like me, basically giving people full figure models opportunities, like opening doors for us, highlighting us, showcasing, blazing that trail. Like she crawled so we can walk and run, basically.
Yes.
She's one of the full figure pioneers, like with the full figure fashion week, the showcasing full figured models during New York Fashion Week, her just like her spreads and just her killing it. Just she's dominant. She's like been on a roll. And even right now, as a silver fox, she's still slaying the runway. And she's not stopping. And she's one of my inspirations now since that day, because it's just like her story just inspires me to never give up. Even when I become a silver fox, I'm going to still be on that runway. I'm going to still be killing it. I'm going to still, like, she didn't take no for an answer. She stayed true to herself.
Yes, she did.
She stayed true to her craft. She perfected her craft, and she paved the way for each of us. So it was just, I couldn't think of any other name this year to give the Lifetime Achievement Award other than like Gwen DeVoe. Gwen DeVoe. She needs her flowers while she's here. We love her. We appreciate her. She's a legend in the game. If there probably wouldn't even be a NEPA Fashion Week if there was no Gwen DeVoe.
And listen, if there was no Gwen DeVoe, I may not have had many of the experiences that I had during the season I was working with her. Shout out to you, Gwen. You are absolutely amazing, and I look forward to speaking with you very, very soon. Listen, she made sure she kept us in check. And she made sure that we weren't only fabulous when we were on the runway. She made sure that we were people of character. When we were not on the runway. Yes. And I've never seen someone fight so ferociously for their models. You know, I got into it when all we knew about was Emmy. You know, Emmy from back in the day. But we didn't have the us colored African American, Hispanic, people of diverse cultures. We didn't have the representation in the plus model game before. Like you said, Gwen put us on. And I gotta share with you something that happened in the way that Miss Diva shut it all down. We had an experience backstage during one fashion show, and it got back to Miss Gwen that the designer that she chose to showcase in her show was referring to some of the plus models as cows backstage. Oh yes, honey. Well, Miss Gwen was not having it at all, and she made sure she never donned that designer's doorsteps again. And I'm pretty sure, because she is also a Virgo, I'm pretty sure she had some very eloquent, tasty words for that designer at the time. So yeah, it's great to know that we do have the pioneers out here leading the way for the brother nephews like yourself, that are blazing their own trails in the industry. And for the sister daughters, sister nieces, that are coming up in the game as well. To just go ahead and, like you said, Alahji, be your authentic self, even there on the runway. She
carries herself with style, grace, flair. Just she's very fashionable. Like everything about her, I'm in awe. Very
much so. It's like, yeah, you know, you in the presence of a legend. She doesn't even have to open her mouth. It is her energy, the energy she carries.
Yeah,
and she carries a tremendous light. So check it out. Relative to body positivity. Let me ask you, if you were to go ahead and define body positivity yourself, La, how would you define it?
Body positivity is loving the skin that you're in, loving the body that you are in, because it belongs to you. It doesn't belong to anybody else. It belongs to you. Like they say, your body is your temple. You should love your body the way it is. Not saying that you have to become, because you know, some people are out of shape. Some people, like, I'm not saying you have to overindulge or be unhealthy or whatever. You take care of yourself and take care of the body that you're in. Some people are not meant to be skinny. Some people are not meant to be big. Just loving yourself. Me, I'm a bigger guy, but I go to the beach with every...
Bring it.
Yes, shirt off, everything, because I love this body. I live it. This is mine. This doesn't. If you got a problem with it, that's a you problem. I love it. I am me. So body positivity, you just gotta love yourself. Like unapologetically, just love you. So that's what body positivity is. And shout out to DJ Zeem. That's my boy.
Get it?
All right now, family.
Whole family reunion in the chat tonight.
Rocked that episode. He rocked that episode. I was at work like.
Well, I'm glad getting that cardio in.
Mm-hmm. So check it out. We've seen some transitions recently with you.
Yes.
And you've recently dropped a new project.
Woo! Wait a minute now.
Yes.
All the noise.
Thank you.
Because listen,
better late than never. I need you to know we got to clap it up on that one.
It works because we still here. Listen.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your recent release.
Thank
Metamorphosis.
Yes.
Metamorphosis. Yes. Listen, I took the opportunity to vibe out with it last Saturday morning to give it my own true critique. So, I know people think I'm a little, jaded because I love you so much. But baby, can I tell you, that is a no skip project.
Love it.
Thank
that
you.
Is a no skip project. Because y'all don't know what happened at Casa de Tilted when I'm over here just vibing out. The music be on, and you remember that scene from what was it, Risky Business, with Tom Cruise was in the house, just getting it in his penny drawers
with the socks in the drawers. We know which one.
Okay, use your imagination. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But it be all kind of dance parties going on in here. Okay.
No, I appreciate that. Oh my gosh.
I went track for track, and I was like, well, what's the inspiration behind this one? Because track number 1 gave me that old school Crooklyn feel. It took me to a place, Forever Thriving, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you thought I wasn't listening?
Oh yeah.
What was the inspiration behind that track, La?
Basically, that was an ode to the haters that have always doubted me, saying that I would never make it succeed due to me being a plus size model. People that casted me out, like certain shows, and just like people who just doubt me or underestimate me, basically, because me being myself. Like I'm concrete bred. I'm from New York City. So when you're from New York City, that hits a little different, because if you make it in New York City, you can make it anywhere. So I can handle all the heat. That's what I said in the song. And just for doors that they slam shut because of my complexion and everything, in love with the culture, afraid of the melanin. That, if you heard that line. So just all of those doors that slammed in my face, I'm thriving still, no matter all of those doors that slam, like boom, boom, boom. Forever I thrive, because that I didn't take those, like we said before, I didn't take those no's as a oh, I can't do it. No, I'm thriving because I'm me, and I'm strong enough, and I embody that confidence.
Listen, I was like, wait a minute, let me put this in the car loud. Wait a minute, make sure it sound right in the Tima. You know what I'm saying? Only got to be sounding right. But yes, absolute no skip project. Why did you choose the name Metamorphosis?
I've always liked that. I always liked butterflies when I was younger. Like every time spring come around, I used to see one. I always tried to catch them. When my father died, it was a butterfly that wouldn't leave me alone. And metamorphosis, and you see on the album cover, I'm a butterfly during its lifespan. It goes through metamorphosis. It goes from like, the little caterpillar, cocoon, all of that. And then you see on the cover, me as a kid, and then me as an adult. That's my metamorphosis. I'm growing from a child, and now I'm a grown man. The butterfly's in the middle. I'm a grown man now. So it's basically, and also my growth from doing poetry. Now I'm an artist, a music artist. So it's just about change, metamorphosis.
I absolutely love it.
Metamorphosis.
Absolutely love it.
Love butterflies, love everything about them. So yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting that you may mention that when your father transitioned, there was a butterfly
that would not stop,
would not leave you alone. Now, my mother was a butterfly lover as well, and I promise you, I'll be thinking about her, and next thing you know, a butterfly fly up. And I always acknowledge the butterfly. I'm like, hey, Mom, thank you for coming to check on me.
Mm-hmm.
Because, we some butterfly folks over here.
Yeah, and then it was also a time where the house that I lived in, I moved out of the house that he passed away in and it was one time, I believe last year, I walked down that street. And again, a white butterfly followed me for the half of that block, just wouldn't stop bothering me. I'm like, okay, that was probably Dad. A little message. He good. He with the father.
So listen, as you see, many of us here, we fascinated with the butterflies, much like yourself. Mm-hmm. We also know part of that metamorphosis process is a chrysalis. If you know anything about the metamorphosis from caterpillar to butterfly, that transition period is the chrysalis, where the caterpillar is cocooned into all kind of stuff, and it goes into some gunk and into some maya and into some darkness. Can you share with us a little bit about your chrysalis experience in the game? Because it's not always sunshine and rainbows out here in the streets.
Oh no. It was a dark time. I in the game. It's been dark times, definitely dark times. Where I couldn't find no gigs. My weight was a problem. My confidence was at an all-time low because of that. There was times where I went through depression, and it made me not want to do anything, made me want to give up, made me not want to just like throw everything out. So yeah, definitely a lot of hardship, Me sitting in the corner of Lehigh Valley, New York Fashion Week, because I was sitting there with a lot of curvy models. We came to the casting, they sit us down in the corner, and we're just it was just a lot. Ended up walking in the show because one designer believed in me. And I ended up walking for two because the other one who didn't believe in me saw me walk earlier in the show, was like, oh, I need you. But no, definitely a lot of hardship in the game. A lot of it. Losing friends in the game, finding out people's intentions, people I wouldn't say jealous, people just preying on your downfall, and you just friendships being broken. It's just the industry is kind of evil.
Well, I'm glad you put that out there because you're absolutely on point in saying that.
Yeah. I have a lot of model friends and stuff. I'm like, oh wow, you feel that way about me? I love you. But yeah. So that's the part in there. But you got to spread them wings, baby. I learned to just grow instead of meeting them where they was at. I just got to leave them where they at.
Exactly. You changed the energy. You didn't match the energy.
Yeah, no.
Which allowed you to continue to soar in all that you do. So check it out. Coach Cash, I see you just sitting there enjoying the conversation.
I'm enjoying it. Y'all know, listen, I love, La, that you keep it real, right? Because a
Yes.
lot of people, we hear about the haters, right? And
Yeah.
the haters get the spotlight when it's the resilience that you're bringing to the table that should be getting the spotlight. And so, yes, I'm sitting back like, ain't nothing to do. Plus, Tilted, you know how sometimes we have guests and it is so difficult to like get them to really share with the people what we want. I'm not even gonna call it difficult. They just ain't used to having a conversation with us. Right? Don't stop, La. It's gonna take much to get me over there. But I just appreciate you because you are sharing real information with the people, right? And so, as we were talking earlier and talking about how God blesses us, I know one thing my pastor says often is that sometimes we miss some of those blessings because we're so busy changing up that we don't know who we are. So, God can't bless who we pretend to be. Right, he can only bless us in our authentic selves, being able to come out here. And I love it because I get into conversations all the time. People see me and don't know, I'll be ratchet in the boardroom. Who you talking to? Okay. Yeah. But I a lot of times hear people say, well, I'm not this and I'm not that, and I can't, right? But knowing even your experiences you were talking about, it wasn't all roses, but you didn't give up.
Yeah,
Like you said, you knew what you were there for. And I love that people are like, because we know that's the effect, right? It's the friend of a friend effect. It's like, oh wait, or friend of me. Sometimes it's like, oh, you're doing that over there for them. I see you being great, but then I want some of that sprinkle of greatness on my side as well. Like, I don't want to really give you full kudos, but I don't want to miss it. My middle son always calls it fear of missing out, right? It's like that the fear of missing out causes us to sometimes mistreat people, to be in situations that we otherwise would act differently. And so I appreciate you. That's all.
Thank you.
Keep being yourself in every room, because I do know that is part of the reason why the blessings find you, because they know it's Alahji. It's not, who is that? I don't even know who that is. Well, I had a blessing for Coach Cash, but she over there trying to be Sierra.
You Coach Cash.
Sierra, you Coach Cash. All day. I try to tell people, when you get to a place of loving yourself, you understand that loving yourself is not a job for everybody, right? You'll get people who love you, but when you love yourself, all of the rest of well, you need to do this and you need to be more of that. Take it with a grain of salt, because if it's adding to you, absolutely. But if it's in any way tearing down the beautiful, unique creature that God has created you to do, listen, go back to the manufacturer. Be like, well, let's see what the Lord got for me. Well, we're going to keep it moving, because at the end of the day, my husband and I always have that conversation. Sometimes you just have to understand those not your people. Right. So if people are like, oh, I don't like what they doing over there. I don't like the vibe of that show, or why they got to do it that way. Honey, this show ain't for you.
It ain't for you.
Literally a million podcasts. But we want to say thank you to those of you who are our people who have joined in tonight, or our replay viewers. You see how I did that there, Tilted. I try to be.
Yeah, the people who are here are meant to be here.
Absolutely.
Yes. So yeah, definitely. And there's no competition. Nobody's in you're your own competition.
That's it.
Yeah. Every day, every single day, I wake up trying to best myself. What can I do better than I did yesterday, Keita? What can you do, girl?
Yes. I'm looking right now.
You was a little saint. Pick that up today. Get yourself together.
Yes. I'm looking at. I look at old performances, and I look at that I did, and old shows that I did. All right, how could I do my walk better? How could I? What the last Napa Fashion Week? How was that? What could I improve on? Like, I always try to find ways to outdo myself, or not try to outdo myself, but just do it better, like to perfect it.
Raising the bar. I'm
still a student in life. I'm still a student.
All
And
right,
that's
don't
it.
have me cheesing the whole time, La. Like,
I'm saying, and that's it, La. You just put it out there. You gotta remain teachable.
Yeah.
You know, Aaliyah, God rest her soul, she put it out there. Age ain't nothing but a number. Young ain't nothing but a thing. Way I'm feeling for you. I'm sorry. Y'all know I have played.
Oh my gosh, I used to love Aaliyah back in the day.
that part.
Oh,
We need Aaliyah now, but you know,
we
God
love her.
took her because of time. But she's still relevant and in my rotation
Yes,
on
she
these two
is.
playlists.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Age really is nothing but a number. And you only die when you stop learning. If that
Right.
makes any sense. You only
That's a
die
fact.
when you stop learning.
Somebody
You-
write that one down. That's a fact.
Yeah, you get stuck at a standstill. Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
When you stop learning. Remain teachable is the message.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Remain
I ain't coming to this world as a know-it-all. I don't know everything.
Right.
Nope, and that's why I keep so many fabulous people around me. I'm like, what you
Yeah.
know? I'm always listening. And what is it we heard in church all the time? Eat the meat and leave the bone.
It is.
We're gonna eat the meat and leave the bone.
There
Take
it is.
what's for us and keep it moving. With nothing but love and abundance in our hearts. So
Yes.
check it out. Check it out. Check it out. It's been a great conversation so far, and you see it's just flowing like water. Did you realize that a whole hour has passed?
I looked at it. I was like,
Whoa, look
wow,
at that. We just talking, see?
this is
And
amazing.
sharing information and exchanging mutual admiration for one another.
Yes.
Listen, before we get into this music break, because I'm excited, you know, because I got, you know, I had time. That's all I'm gonna say. I had time. And I was sitting there, La, and I was like, I wonder if brother nephew got a lyric video for this just yet. Because it's another one of the songs that I absolutely enjoyed on the project. And did you shake your head? No?
Not yet. I want to make an official video to that.
Oh, I know you do. Mm-hmm.
So if you didn't see it in the comments, Rhonda says she need more than her foot in this next one. So I think she looking to be a featured artist in whatever video you got next. That's all. We making connections here.
Oh yeah, I would love for you. I would love for y'all to make an appearance in this video. I want this video to be very colorful, very vibrant, very fashion, very just extravagant.
She wakes up early.
Yes.
Oh, anyway, I'm about to spoil this because she's home and come through.
Yes.
Let me ask you, what the producer on this project? How many producers did you work with?
On this project, probably like 3 or 4 different producers.
All right. Well,
I know
3
of them. One, I just connected with him online because he had beats and everything. But yeah, definitely.
Well, Coach Cash,
Yes.
I'm gonna toss you the microphone.
You know I was trying to play this at the top of the show, so
yes, you were.
I was betting it.
Not yet, because we are so excited to share this wonderful, wonderful vibe with our audience. So, Coach, excuse me, DJ Cash.
Yes. Here we go. Listen, I told y'all while y'all was sitting here keying it up with us that we were going to be presenting and showcasing new music by none other than Alahji DáQuan. I am super excited. I'm a press play. We may or may not press play more than once. Y'all know how we do. Why? Because it's our show. But we're going to start with the play one time and then see how the vibe get us. Here we go.
She wakes up early every morning just to do her hair now because she cares, y'all. Early I wouldn't be right.
Yeah, showed up, big vibe, showing up. New York, stand up, stand. Certified fashion killer. Fashion killer. It's 7 p.m. Friday, my natural glorilla. Feel bossed up when I wake up. No heartbreak, just to make up. I'm in my duffel, time to get this cake up. Like a type of foundation can't make us. Stay on your own path, it's a one-way. Only U-turns get made on the runway. No talking fly unless the plane's on runways. I got big dreams to chase and never run away. If you got big dreams, chase and never run away. Hey, back it up, back it up. Slide through, they start acting up. Walk, stop, pose, vogue. Eat your heart out, snack it up. Get your money, stack it up. Stack it up. Slow motion versus no motion. You still not moving fast enough. Certified fashion killer. Fashion killer. It's 7 p.m. Friday, my natural glorilla. Feel bossed up when I wake up. No heartbreak, just to make up. I'm in my duffel, time to get this cake up. Like a type of foundation can't make up. Tags get popped, they supposed to. Big bags when I shop, I could coach you. Moving silence, a boss, not boastful. Watch them raise up a glass when they toast you. Can you help me? I'm too drip right now to take a selfie. Catch the whole fit, my aura healthy. I'm not trying to get rich, let's be wealthy. Let's be wealthy. Back it up, back it up. Slide through, they start acting up. Walk, stop, pose, vogue. Eat your heart out, snack it up. Get your money, stack it up. Stack it up. Slow motion versus no motion. You still not moving fast enough. Certified fashion killer. Fashion killer. It's 7 p.m. Friday, my natural glorilla. Feel bossed up when I wake up. No heartbreak, just to make up. I'm in my duffel, time to get this cake up. Like a type of foundation can't make up. Like a type of foundation can't make up. Like a type of foundation can't make up. Fashion killer. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Like a type of foundation can't make up. Like a type of foundation can't make
She's
up.
just like you and me. Loneless. As she stands there, singing for money, la la. As she stands there, singing for money, la la. As she stands there, singing for money, la la. As she stands there, singing for money.
Hey,
Thank you,
listen,
thank you. Oh man,
y'all could not see us in the back, but just know we got our cardio in.
It was a whole groove session.
A
My
whole
uncle heard.
groove section. I love it. And as we've been saying the whole time live, the vibe, the energy, the joy that's in the music, like you can't fake that, right? Love it.
that was.
Go ahead, Ginger, while I get my breath back, because I was dancing for real. I don't know about y'all.
Be a part now. What's up?
That. Go ahead, Auntie.
No, go ahead. Why don't you give
Oh no, I was saying that track right there was the most fun I've had in the studio recording a song. Period.
It
That song-
absolutely comes through.
That song, that's the only song, and I'm being transparent because when I get in the studio, we might have to retake about 11 times, right? This is a song that I only did one take
I love it.
because the energy was just everything. It was just so fun. It was just so vibrant. It was just like I did that. And I recorded that song like 7 a.m. in the morning, right on the wake up. Yes.
But clearly wasn't your morning voice.
Oh no. I sleep, but no, that was I had to get that together. I did have tea and stuff. Not soon as I got up, but you know what I mean.
I love it. I love it.
But you did that, and thank you for allowing me to play that, because you know I got respect. I showed it to you, so you knew what was getting ready to happen.
Oh yes. And you know what? Since my last time being here, I like the fact that Coach Cash is dancing and bopping to it, right? Because Coach Cash, keep it 100. Coach Cash don't like when it's trash. Okay, if it's trash, you don't like.
You right. You are right. You are so right.
And y'all are lovers
I apologize.
y'all lovers of good music. So if I see y'all bopping, I know. I did.
This was. I promise you. You know, when we talk about people loving what they do, you could feel that. And that is what people will resonate in. I don't get up for everybody's song, number one, because I mean, you know what it is.
You don't.
Like, I'm a chair rocker most times, but I just appreciate the vibe. I appreciate the message, and then I'm looking at your cover. Is they still album covers? I'm a woman of a certain age, so it's an album cover to me.
It is. It's an album cover.
Whatever y'all calling it, and I'm like, yes. Look at what is happening here right before our eyes, right? Metamorphosis, and understanding that it takes something to get to a place to be able to say, and now it's about pure joy. Now it's about focusing on the happy, and that is everything that I feel in that music. And we are lovers of music. We will move for a good beat, but listen. It is what it is. If it's trash, God bless all y'all. That is not what this is, though.
Love
I'm
it.
trying to work on it, but be like, what? I don't even know what they're saying. Thank you for your love for music. Thank you for your dedication to bringing projects. And, you know, it's funny that we talked about the video before we played the music for our audience. And it was like, yeah, I see that. I see the color. I see, you know, those things that you were mentioning. It was like, it's very easy to visualize because of the depth of the music. So you did that, nephew. You did that.
Thank you, Auntie.
Yes.
There should be some yellow cake passed to the baby at this point, because
I'm telling you.
No yellow cake for the baby.
Yes.
Listen, amazing. As you saw, you know, I ain't had no time. I got a whole dance floor built behind my desk in the studio. So if it's good, you know, we're going to get up and bust a move or two. So thank you for hanging out with us live as I'm watching this here clock. Time is of the essence because I got to try and act right because StreamYard be trying to hold me accountable for my hours in the back end of the studio. So there's so much going on, right? There's so much going on, and I do my best not to get into much of the political malarkey that is going on. But tonight is 3/4, and somebody said March 4th on
yes,
day.
March 4th.
We're gonna March 4th on this day. In spite of knowing that, what time is this here State of the Union address coming on this evening? Do we know? Are we watching it? Or do we even care? Let's just go there because we keeps it all the way 100 over here.
So now, you know, I got to put on my activist hat and say, I know that we should care, but I also want to remind us in my Rhonda voice, protect your peace, right?
It's supposed to be starting at 9 p.m. I just looked it up real quick.
Your peace.
I did a little look up because we gotta pay attention what he's trying to say.
I'm nephew. I'm agreeing with you. Now I might need to go into my Carla concoctions and figure out another concoction to make sure. Protect your peace, but I do agree with you, nephew. We gotta know what's being said. We could be, and I don't care. Here at Unhinged, we understand the assignment, and it is bigger than one political party. Please understand, we are here for the people. But if we don't know what the plan is, we cannot prepare, and that's my 2 cents on that.
We gotta be vigilant. See what he talking about. Let's hear what he got to say. 25 times out of 23 is gonna be stupid. But
I'm gonna go with let's do it 100. But anyway,
yeah.
I'm gonna keep my Google.
He not all the way. He ain't all the way 100. So I had to give him a quarter of it.
Google translated. That's a good thing.
We're gonna keep
so I want to know who's who's gonna be on fact check duty? Because that's somebody got to do it. Somebody got to be on fact check duty. So that's all.
Well, will anything be said that will necessarily need to be fact checked is the question, because not so long ago, some things were said that didn't make any sense, that didn't require any fact checking because there was nothing.
Because it didn't even exist, kind of. It's just like
that's true.
It was just like,
so if y'all need to do like down there and catch it on the replay, go ahead and do that. But be serious about your civic duty, because it's a lot of stuff going on, right? So if you need it in 30-second increments tomorrow, once everything is on YouTube or on somebody else's channel, do what you need to do. But thank you, Tilted. I gotta say thank you, because I don't think I was paying attention. I
keep my ear to the ground because of the assignment to pray for our leaders.
Absolutely.
Okay? I want to take it back there, because whether I agree or whether I disagree, I know I'm called to pray for the world. And that includes every last one of its leaders. And, whether it be 47, whether it be the governor of Pennsylvania, the governor of New Jersey, the mayor of my town. Listen, the assignment is still pray. And so tonight, I would like to just invite our viewers and listeners to join in with us on this here prayer wall as we pray for our leaders, that God will give him rightness of mind, the right spirit within, where he would actually take a note from this show and sit down and be still before he whips out that magical pen and writes up a frenzy with all of these executive orders that are not yet law. So I said it. All of these executive orders that are not yet law. I keep saying it, and I think that's part of my job during this season, to remind y'all. So y'all so distracted about the we losing. But there are circuit courts, right?
Yes. And judges.
The judges is like shutting it down. You might be trying it, but no, like before we got on air tonight, I like to check some of these articles that popped through my phone, and I saw where one judge ousted his recommendation to no longer celebrate Black History Month in the schools. Well, guess what? Black History Month celebrations in the schools is going to continue. How about that?
And you know what? I got my church finger up.
But go ahead with church finger.
Like I said, I'm still Black. It's March. You know what happened on March 1st? Not a doggone thing. I'm still Black. Right. I'm still celebrating excellence. So I'm gonna take it from that standpoint, that if you cancel the 1 month, you getting it 364. What we say, 365 and 366. Every fourth leap year. So I'm here for the assignment. I understand it. We seeing a lot going on.
Yeah, we Black every day. And I wouldn't even change this every day in the world. I'm telling you. If reincarnation exists, I hope I come back Black.
Blacker than ever.
Blacker than ever.
Now, would you like to come back as Black in this country or in your native land? Yeah, that's a tilted question of the evening. If you was to come back Black in your next life, would you like to come back Black here or in your native land?
Here again.
I got a little Malcolm in your response.
Yeah, here.
I'm going over there. Call me princess.
No, hopefully I come back with the same intent, because I know there's a lot of damage control that got to be done here. So, I will come back here.
Yeah, I be living my coming to America life. I'ma come, but that's how I'm coming. I'm coming
Yeah, like if I'm born there, that's cool. But it's a lot. that needs to get done here.
Ooh, I'm feeling it. I was like, oh, word.
He like,
I'm
no,
gonna
we
come
got
back.
work to do,
Yes.
and we will not miss the opportunity to do it. I love you
Yeah.
for real.
Love you, man.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, but I would come visit. But I don't think if it was my choice to, I would go back. I would rather be back
you'll be home
in my native land, because I would not have, wouldn't have to waste so much time finding my way back to my true culture.
Way back, yes.
And not have to, shed all of this Western mentality that they've tried to saturate us with, so that we would no longer remember that we were never born slaves. No, we were not.
No,
we were not.
We were born as kings and queens. We were born as leaders of industry, the most creative folks in the world. And if you
scientists, mathematicians,
preach,
archaeologists,
painters, sculptors.
Yes, we invented everything. If they were to erase us from history, they will have nothing.
All of the conveniences would be.
Yes, the internet, the lights,
the light bulb,
everything.
First of all, everybody crashing because ain't gonna be no traffic light no way. So just go with that. They're not gonna have nothing fully to drive, because even the folks who they gave credit for the automobiles, the perfecting it came from us, right? Y'all ain't gonna have no money to spend, go on. It's always interesting to me because I never think of it as like a pro-black or not pro-black. Literally, life began with us. So anything else is counterfeit. It ain't nothing to argue about. I don't have nothing to argue with you for. You have been misinformed and brainwashed. And if you decide to stay misinformed, I'm going to let you stay there. Yeah. But if you inform yourself of the actual history of the world, not even U.S. history.
Of the world. The history of the world. And in the U.S. too, we wouldn't have an American flag if it wasn't for a black woman.
Come on.
Oh, preach.
First of all, who gonna nurture your kids? Because we done nurse their children. So okay, never mind.
Yeah, because we can go here. We can keep.
We can just keep going and going and going until it's all the way gone. But who would teach you that it was actually proper to season your greens
and to wash your body
with a washcloth? It is well with my soul.
Yes. There's the rivers using
soap. Get some of that, suds that up.
Yeah.
Wash that all the way down.
Every single thing.
The feet.
It's so much.
The calves.
Yeah.
Because fun fact, y'all, you know that shampoo and the soap running down your body don't really clean you, right?
We said going back to Africa. What was it we had said?
We don't go. I would like to be back in my culture, because I would like to see what it is to wake up and hear and the sounds.
I mean, I'm a city girl, so I'm probably gonna be scared to death, but I wanna experience it, and then I'll be like, oh, I did that. With a running water and whatever else, but
you need some modernization.
Maybe in my mature queenager season, I need less. That's a different conversation, right? Like we work so hard to get so many things, and then there comes a point in our life where it's like, I'm good. Now let me work on some projects and let me, give back to the community, the gifting that's been cultivated within me. But I promise you, I need it to be warm when it need to be warm, chill when it need to be chill, have some good food that ain't gonna kill me, and clean water. Yeah, because I like to wash, right? I like to wash.
Yes.
Even outside, I love it. I wouldn't be no good.
Under the glow of the light of the full moon.
Oh man, That would be awesome, though. Now I'm thinking about it. Like before she said
Think
that, I was
about
thinking
how
about
the
that.
moonlight would be dancing
Like,
off the
yeah, and then
tree
just
leaves.
washing up like the rain or the river, like just the clean water and just like the organic food and just like the fashion. They knit and create their own stuff. Like it would be awesome.
Yes, definitely the fashion. I think that's probably one of the biggest things for me, La, is the experience of it. It's not so
Yeah.
much, like, because the economy, right? All of the ways that they put things together and just that's what I want to experience.
Yeah.
Now I got convinced, probably my husband be like, come on, we going to Africa. I don't know. I mean, I know it's on his list, but he's a different type of traveler than me. Like, I'm like, pack a bag, we'll figure it out.
We out. That would be me. That would be me. So thank you all so much for tuning in. You are tuned into Unhinged Live. I'm your host, Miss Tilted Halo, sitting alongside my good girlfriend, Karen Sims Harrell of Twisted Threads LLC. And you all have been enjoying hearing from, or I hope you have enjoyed hearing from our wonderful guests on this evening, our brother nephew, Alahji DáQuan, CEO, Nepa Fashion Week, recording artist extraordinaire. Now, if you've been here on the show and you heard Fashion Killer, do yourself a favor. Go on out there and purchase that project, okay? Go on get that. You're going to need that in your life. If you, like me, are a subscriber to like Apple Music, Spotify, people still subscribing to Tidal. I don't hear much about them anymore.
It's up there.
Go on over to any of those places where you pay your monthly subscription and download the project. And I don't want you just to download it and let it sit up in your nanobytes collecting nano dust. I need you to push play and let that thing rock. So you, in your own way, can be a blessing to brother nephew Alahji DáQuan. Okay. Mm-hmm. So listen, I gotta get into it because we gotta get to the end of the show. Because look, I'm like you, La. I see you yawning. Don't yawn one more again, because I promise I'm yawning back in response. I'm finna yawn too. I'm like, Lord, I'm sleepy. I know I'm sleepy because my scalp starting to itch, and that's what happened when I get tired. My scalp starts to itch.
Oh, so okay. I'll be like,
all right. We're gonna take a pause for the cause, and I'm gonna invite you all to get ready, and pull in closer. Get somebody around you that you know might need a word of encouragement, a little something to push them through until next week. Get ready to receive this week's on-time ready word, the reflection of purpose, by our very own master. She a master, y'all. She a certified life coach, Coach Cash. Twisted Threads LLC. Reflections of purpose. Take it away, sis.
So listen, y'all know I try to get right before you to give you your title so you know how to focus. Our title for today is Reclaiming Our Time. Now, why is this an important thing? Because during these last couple of weeks, probably from January all the way until now, I've been watching a few more of our congressional sessions, right? And a lot of times people start talking, and we've heard it from Auntie Maxine, reclaiming my time. But fun fact is, she is not the only one that says it, right? But what happens when we reclaim our time? It means stop the clock. Either I've said what it is that I needed to say, or there's more to come, and I want to make sure I'm not wasting time, right? So March is usually, between March and April, this is the time that we normally see daylight saving time. For those of you that don't know that's coming, you got to turn your clocks, I think, back. March 9th, don't ask me which way it is. Most of my stuff is digital, so I wake up in the morning and the clock is where it needs to be. Reclaiming our time, because we got a lot to do But something that we didn't get a chance to talk about is the way that life is ending for many of our loved ones, for many of our beloved artists, for many actors, for our personal loved ones. We're seeing a lot of loss in this time. And it doesn't mean that we need to curl up somewhere and just say, okay, life is over. Because if you've got another day, you've been gifted with the gift of the present that other people don't have for today. So make sure you're using your time wisely. Go ahead and do whatever you need to do, whether it's time boxing, putting things on your schedule, schedule that time with your friends and with your family. Why? So we not just meeting up at the funeral, right? That we actually can make it to the cookout, that we actually can make it to, you know what? I need to make time to call my cousin. I need to make time to call my friend. And I said that specifically, one of my church sisters, and she was like, I know you always busy. Listen, girl, I make time for the people who are important to me. And that was a lesson that I learned from my own mother, who had very important sister-friend relationships. And I was like, how you ain't got no time for that? And she instructed me as her child and a mentor to me. You make time for your friends. You make time for the things that are important to you. So for those projects that's been sitting on the sideline, I'm going to tell you what I do. I take days off. And you know what I do on my days off? I work on my craft on my days off. So they literally pay me to get better. Use that tactic in your own life to make sure you understand there is something bigger than you. There's something greater than you. Some of y'all don't got the voice, but you got the song. Some of y'all don't got the talent for the production, but you know how to put together some beats. If everybody does their part, life gets better for everyone around you. So I admonish you to reclaim your time. Take the necessary steps to make sure you are making time to put in the work. That's going to be nothing. You can't just magically, I've been rubbing my nose, don't nothing appear. I still got to put in the work, but the end result is worth it. Just like tonight, we get to celebrate Law's project and the things that are still coming forth for Alahji. There were times that he had to take away from everybody else, that he had to spend time to say, and this time is for this project, and I'm going to get it done. Some of you, we are still waiting to see the projects. And I know for me, that's why I'm telling you and being transparent, taking days off, setting out time to make sure that I'm doing what is necessary so that the required actions are completed. Why? Y'all already know, because I'm here for the cake, and we cannot get to the cake until I finish the work. But when I tell you, be encouraged, sister, be encouraged, brother, be encouraged, fam, because what comes next right after you complete is going to be something so mind-blowing, even you didn't see this coming, and you already knew what was in the trailer. So buckle up, buttercup. We reclaiming our time. Tilted.
Yes. You better talk us back to life, Karen, and remind us, that we got work to do. Thank you again, La, for hanging on in here with us tonight and for being the blessing that you always are.
Thank you for having me. Definitely. It's always welcome. I'm always feel at home at my auntie's crib.
Awesome.
I'm telling you.
We got to make sure we get an opportunity to get you some cake or something before we get you on next time so we can eat our cake together.
Lemon frosting.
Ooh. See, that's why we cool.
I'm telling you.
That's why we cool. Okay?
Yes. Lemon. I love lemon.
They got them lemon Oreos. Y'all pray for me, okay?
What? Yes. Oh man.
Man. Way.
Y'all know I got delivered from the Cookie Demon years ago. And then the Cookie Demon came back. And then, we banished the Cookie Demon again. Moment of transparency before I get into the Just Be outro. Y'all, the Cookie Demon had me. It got me, y'all. It got me because Oreo had came out with some new flavors. They got that Post Malone flavor cookie. It's got the salted caramel swirled up in it with the listen. It's a wonderful cookie. It's a wonderful cookie. And then they came out with the chocolate peanut butter graham cracker Oreo.
Like, you see?
And it was buy one, get one free, y'all. Y'all know I work part-time at the grocery store. I ain't got nothing but time.
You know what? You only live once. Go get it. Go get it.
Baby, it downstairs on the kitchen table right now.
Okay.
So this is how, but I wanted to share. I'm still delivered, y'all, because them cookies have been in this house for what, 3 days now. 3 days.
You doing good.
And I'm only eating 4 cookies.
They'd have been gone 3 days ago.
Murdered. Just but see, this is how I know I'm doing better by myself. But listen, let me bring it back in after off the conversation about the cookie demon that be trying to get me. I gotta remind y'all as we close the show. Yes, the lemon Oreos, Rhonda. Listen, we gotta close the show, and I just gotta remind you all to just be. Alahji danced all over it tonight. Karen, you just danced all over it. And there's something, y'all know I quote myself in my work email, right? Because I be saying some things that are quite profound to myself sometimes. I got to write them down. So I got to encourage you all tonight to just be. But just be the verb in the change you want to see. See, I say it that way. Yeah, you are the verb required in the change you want to see. And we already know that a verb is an action word. You are the action required to get to the key, to be the key, to unlock the door so you can access all of your hopes, your dreams, and your visions. You got to get up, get out, move something every now and again, or those dreams will not come to pass. So I got to encourage you on tonight. Just be the verb required for the change you want to see. And I promise you, just like Brother Nephew shared his metamorphosis, and just like Coach Cash and myself share our growth journey as we walk out life together as best friends, baby, if you would have recognized where we started to see where we stand now, we started from the bottom. Now we here. We're not on the struggle bus, babe. We here. What? No more struggle bus, because we got up and decided to do something to activate the change in our lives. How else do you think we live in all this abundance and fabulosity? We didn't sit down pouring salt on our wounds, licking our wounds, on the phone crying about woe is me. We got up and we became the change. Now look at us. We praise the Savior. Just be. It's your girl Tilted Halo. We are Unhinged Live. And guess what, y'all? It's a show. It's a wrap. But we're going to be back next week with another wonderful conversation and another wonderful guest. Until next week, y'all. Toodles.